Alright, welcome back guys to another amazing episode of Christianity over Islam with Sam Shamoun. As a Muslim struggles on Jesus being God in Bible and in Quran. Let's find out the truth from this video.
Brother, miracles, brother. You go to the Old Testament, you'll see Elijah raised the dead. You got many prophets with miracles, brother. So don't say by doing miracles that you are God. Yes, Sam.
Hey, brothers, Shamoun, how are you?
Yes. Adam, can I just give you one advice?
Yes, sir.
He would not win with you verse by verse. See the analogies he gave you? He said Elisha raised the dead, right?
Right.
He did.
Can I let me see? This is why Safra
Sam,
said,
let me talk with him, man. You have to put now. There he's gonna
hold on. Wait, be patient. Adam, it's not the miracles that prove Jesus' deity. It's the claims he made which the miracles confirm. I'll give you an example. This is where he's attacking strawman. Usually you want to steel man your opponent. Take their best argument. So I want Safras or any Muslim to show me Elisha or Elijah, when they prayed to raise the dead, using that miracle to prove that they are the resurrection and the life. Because if you go to John 11, 25, 26, when Jesus raises Lazarus, it's to prove that he is the resurrection and life. Now, according to his Tawheed, that would be two names of Allah, because Allah is Al-Bayyith, right? And Al-Hay or Al-Hayat. Al-Hay more specifically. Jesus did miracles to confirm the claims he made that no prophet made and only God can make. I am the resurrection life. So my challenge to the Fras is, show me anyone in the Quran, because he believes in the Quran, or in the Old Testament, that did a miracle to confirm the names that even his religion attribute to God. Al-Bayyith and Al-Hay. So this is a false analogy. And then the analogy with Adam, he knows not to use this argument. Because I'm going to ask you, Adam, you're very intelligent. Could Adam have been born of any parent if he's the first man? So just the circumstances in which Adam was created necessitates he would be created in a unique manner. He's the first man. But why did Jesus need to be born of a virgin after all those thousands years of sexual reproduction? Why him being born of a virgin when it wasn't necessary?
Because
Adam's situation was that he's the first man. He couldn't have parents or he wouldn't be the first man.
Sam, but them Jews are proper. Their hearts are hard and they were on the truth. So what Allah did, he showed Israel a big miracle with Jesus, and even with that big miracle, they still
read your Quran was a terrible miracle. You know why?
Yeah?
So for us, it shows you don't read your Quran. It was a terrible miracle because it
required.
Well, let me explain from your Quran, if you give me a chance, from your Quran. What kind of miracle was this for the Jews when it required Jesus to speak as an infant to vindicate the slander against his mother? That was a pathetic miracle because no one could verify she conceived and gave birth as a virgin. So then Allah had to make Jesus speak as an infant to vindicate her honor. What a terrible miracle for the Jews.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, why did Jesus speak as an infant in Surah Al-Maryam then?
Because they question saying that how on earth can you be pregnant?
Thank you for proving my point.
Woman, but then Jesus spoke to him. He spoke to him in the cradle to show.
To show what? That she didn't conceive him illegitimately. So it was a sucky miracle to convince the Israelites if it required another miracle to then silence the slander.
Oh, come on. Because their hearts are hardened. Their hearts are always hardened. Even today, their flipping hearts are hardened.
Oh, so if their hearts are hardened, that means you're showing that the miracles were useless. So then why do the miracles? Thank you so much. Come on, man.
Many prophets come and show miracles to him, but they still rejected some. Many prophets come to him.
Argument, buddy. Anyway, so Anam, I want you to continue the discussion. When he tells you other prophets did the miracles, that's not the Christian argument. Mm-hmm. The Christian argument is that Jesus did miracles to confirm the things he said that only God could say. For example, when he healed the paralytic, in Mark 2, verse 1 to 12, he goes, I'm going to do this so that you may know the Son of Man has power to forgive sins on earth. Which according to the Quran in chapter 3, verse 135, no one other than Allah can forgive sins, which is exactly the accusation made against Mark 2:7. So I want him to show me. I'll be waiting on the background. I didn't want to come. I wanted to finish my article. But when he made these points, I couldn't control myself. So I'm going to be listening in the background. I want you now to quote any prophet that did a miracle to confirm he is the resurrection life, he has the power to forgive sins on earth, and so on and so forth. Show me that, and then you'll have a case. So steel man our position, not straw man it. So I'll be in the back.
No, I'm not straw manning. We were talking about the Quran. That's what I was talking about, Quran with him.
Oh, that even the Quran.
Before we continue with this amazing video, the guy came online, and then by then Sam Shamoun was not there, but he was listening. and then he was saying that he was saying a lot of things, and Sam Shamoun came online and he told the guys that if you are arguing with this man just based on the scripture, on the Bible, he will continue to argue on until you begin to bring in the balance from his Quran, and also show him where it was all these things were stated in his Quran. And then one of the things he said that his basis of argument is that Christians are saying that Jesus performed miracles. That was what made him to be the Messiah, and Elisha also performed miracle. He raised the dead, which means that, does that mean that Elisha is also the Messiah because he raised the dead? Because Jesus claimed to be the resurrection and life. And then Sam Shamoun answered him by saying that it is not the miracles that Jesus performed that made him the Messiah, but the claims he made that he is the resurrection and the life. Because the prophets, they raised the dead, but they never made that claim that they are the resurrection and the life. They make the references to God and not to themselves. And then also he tried to refute the guy by saying that in the Quran it is only Allah that has the power to forgive sins, but Jesus also forgives sins, which means that he is claiming to be God. Let's find out more details from this video.
Not a problem. You know
He's a
why?
Muslim. He's a
I want to
Muslim.
ask you a question from your Quran. How is it that Jesus is able to breathe into a clay object and animate it? Because to breathe life into an inanimate object means that he is able to breathe out the spirit of life the same way Allah does. Why did Allah allow him to do that and no one else?
Because he was given permission. He was given powers to
I already answered that. Why did Allah allow him to do that and no one else?
Just
That's it? That's your answer?
because he's given power to him, innit? To
Why?
happen.
Why
man.
all this for Jesus, where he's making Jesus comparable to him? Like Allah, Jesus breathes out life into an inanimate clay. Like Allah,
Sam,
Jesus raises the dead. So why is Allah doing it for Jesus and even causing Jesus
Sam.
to be conceived miraculously? He doesn't do it for anyone, not
Sam,
even
but
your...
the thing is, Sam, yeah, you're just avoiding the main verses where Allah says that whoever says he has a son will be in hell. So if
Why?
you believe Jesus is his son,
Hold on,
be in
the
hell.
Quran has a mother.
Eh?
The Quran has a mother.
What are you know about the Quran?
Chapter
What are you on
4
about, Sam? What are you on about?
Yeah, chapter 43, verses 3 to 4, it says, and this Quran is in the mother of the book that is with us. Wait, how
Come on,
can-
context, Sam.
I'm going to be
Context.
making my point. You can talk over me. That shows you're scared.
I'm not.
Okay, so wait. You're saying Allah can't have a son unless he has a consort. Yet Mary had a son without a consort, showing that Mary is better than your God. And secondly, the Quran has a mother. So explain that contradiction in your Quran.
There's no contradiction. When he talks about mother, he's talking about another thing. He's not talking about.
No. How can the Quran have a mother if it doesn't have a father? I'm going to use Allah's logic here. No. I'm using Allah's logic.
He says the same thing about the Mecca. He says that Mecca is the mother of all cities. So that
How
doesn't mean
can Mecca be the mother of all cities if she doesn't have a husband? I'm going to use Allah's
it
logic.
does not mean literally mother. Come on, man. You take that context, Sam. You take that context, Sam.
So it doesn't mean, it means you can be a mother without having a husband, and you can be a father without having a wife. So you just
Sam.
buried the law.
Sam, I just told you. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Wait.
What part of that do you get in your head?
Okay, you're getting angry now. It's okay. Breathe.
No, I'm not getting angry, Sam. You know me, man. I'm not
Let's
getting angry.
parse Surah Al-Ikhlas. Okay, you said Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Now I'm going to challenge you. Show me a single place where the word ahad appears and it means one and not one of.
It means one.
No.
Say he is
Let me
one.
repeat my challenge again.
Wahid
You're
means
not
one.
listening.
It
Show
means
me
one.
a single place in the Arabic Quran where the word ahad appears and it doesn't mean one of.
What the heck, Sam? I'm not a bloody Arabic scholar, am I? A teacher, whatever. But obviously, it's one. It means one. Say he's
No,
one
it
and only.
doesn't. Every time ahad appears in the Quran, it means one of. It never means one.
Matter of fact, you could check verse 4 of that same chapter.
Yeah.
Check verse 4 of that same chapter. It says, "No one is like Allah." There's
Exactly. And it's
no-
word ahad.
Ahad.
There's nothing like him.
So why did your God use ahad when grammatically ahad means one of, and confusing you so that you have to now reinvent Arabic grammar rules to then salvage the Quran?
Sam, we're going by the Arabic scholars, teachers. They know the Arabic
Okay.
and all of us law.
And
What are you
prove the
about?
Arabic scholars know what they're talking about. Quote one single place in the Quran where ahad doesn't mean one of.
Oh man, listen, I'm not expert in Arabic.
Okay. Anyway, listen, I'll pull back. I'll let Anam. Anam, I just wanted to help you there. My friend, don't let them appeal to people's miracles, because Jesus did miracles to confirm things that no prophet said, but only God can say. So I just wanted you to know that. I'll be in the back because I'm going to write. So Safras, please don't animate me to come back, because I don't want to. I want men to
calm
hear you
down.
threats.
All
It was
right.
nice to meet you.
I'll see you in the back in a bit.
Jesus performed miracle to confirm what he said and what no other prophet said. That was the statement of Sam Shamoun. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for watching this amazing debate. And then the guy said that Elisha performed miracles, and Jesus and Christian believes that Jesus performed miracles mean that he is the Messiah. If Elisha raises someone from the dead, and Christians are now saying that Jesus raises someone from the dead, which means that he is the Messiah in the resurrection and life. But Sam Shamoun disputed that, and he said that it is not the miracles that Jesus performed that made him the Messiah, but rather the miracles only confirmed the statement he made, claiming that he is the resurrection and the life. Elisha performed such miracles, but he never made that statement that he is the resurrection and the life. Rather, he pointed out that it was God. Alright? And then Muslims believe that no one but Allah forgives sins, and Jesus said he forgives sins, and Jesus forgives sins in the Bible. And your Quran said that there is none like Allah. If there is none like Allah, Allah forgives sins, Jesus forgives sins. Does that mean that Jesus is God? I want you to sit down and process that. And then Sam Shamoun asked him a question where in the Quran it is said that Jesus breathed life into an inanimate object, a clay, and it became a bird. That is, they molded a bird in a clay form, and then Jesus breathed life into such bird, and it became alive. And then in the Quran also, where they say Allah breathed his breath into Mary, and she conceived, and she gave birth to Jesus. If Allah breathed a life into Mary and it became a child, and then Jesus breathed life into a clay, does that mean that Jesus have life that is the same God, the same standard? I don't know if you understand this comparison of these two. And also, and then for you now claiming that Jesus is not God, and Sam Shamoun asking a very important question: why did Allah allow Jesus to do the things only he can do? That was a question, and he could not answer that. As a Muslim watching this, let's know what you think in the comment section, and also give us answer to this question. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe to our channel for more. Thank you.